several more countries later this fall. And one thing that I've noticed...
You're bringing your microphone, right? Like you're recording overseas, right? Did we figure that out?
It's now the time we want to have this talk.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Anyway, so 6 of them.
Saying he might be able to get 2 down a second. I'm going to go 120 onion.
What?
What? You're kidding, right? And proud to be an American. Where we stand, no, I'm free.
You guys are
We are
slow.
bad at this, boys.
You guys are slow.
On the one. And
I think...
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Cody's fault.
What? Gentlemen, how we doing? It's our 4th of July episode. 4th of July
Proud
on
to be
Friday.
American.
Yeah, it is our Independence Day. What are we? 249? Our Quinta. Who had the word for it? Centennial something.
Who had the word? No one
Like
has the word. Like, what are you talking about?
The bioquintennial year is coming up next.
Quinceañera?
So
Not quite.
it's the
Joey's got
penultimate year.
Penultimate?
Before, yeah.
The second to
penultimate-
last 4th of July there'll ever be.
250th anniversary.
Yeah,
So,
what is that? What's the word for that?
250th? I don't know.
There's a centennial, like that, one of those like really big words that I don't.
Quarter of a millennia.
All right, boys, we're doing it. Let's go. Welcome to Juice Sports Show. 3 brothers-in-law, the entire world, guys. We've talked about this, the entire universe. 3 brothers-in-law have a sports podcast. Shows drop every Friday. Be sure to follow YouTube, Instagram, Tickety Talk. Got a few updates on our end, guys. 4th of July.
Okay.
Chris, I was just at Joey's house to check out the goat shit.
Oh, why did you go
is
all the
here.
way there and not invite me?
No, because I had to check out the goat shit. Okay.
Oh, you were who the state sent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a call.
I
And
need
if
to
you
have a
haven't,
corroborator.
if you haven't followed the last few weeks, Joey has a neighbor who has been stockpiling goat manure.
Yeah.
And because of this, when it rains or the wind, Joey's living room smells like feces if you have a window open. And it's very unfortunate.
It is. You were
And
just
so,
there. Yeah. You
I
know
can
it. I live there
confirm-
every day.
I can confirm it's not. It's full of shit, but it's not bullshit, Chris. It's bad. It is multiple mounds of goat
Did you
shit.
get it tested?
No.
So we don't know for sure.
I guess we don't know for sure.
We're just trusting
Yeah.
that the plethora of goats and the giant pile of shit are connected somehow.
Also, Joey is recording an episode right now outside, so he is smelling some
Being
goat
very
shit.
brave.
But the wind is the other direction, so it's actually quite pleasant.
Okay, but also,
So,
Chris, he has an HOA meeting happening right now, and he chose us over the HOA meeting to.
Oh, I would have ditched. I would have burned that place to the ground. We could record
anyone.
any night. I'm kicking in those doors, and we're talking about goat shit until you're promising me we're doing something about it.
Till we're moving the goats. Oh, so then anyway, and then also, guys, Chris had surgery. Has been on drugs for the last week. How are we doing, boys? Happy
Boys,
4th.
I got a bone to pick with my surgeon.
Oh,
What?
right now?
No.
Can we
You
do
did a
it?
great job.
Okay.
But here's the thing. All right, so as you can hear in my voice, I still have I've got splints on my septum, and I've got a bunch of packing still stuffed up in my nose. And the surgeon's like, "Oh, we'll see you next Thursday. We'll get you in. We'll get all that stuff out. You'll be back to normal. You're good." Great. Sounds good. So I planned on take the first half of the day, get that shit taken care of, get into work, just go about my day. And then his nurse comes in and is like, "Oh, yeah, who's going to be driving you that day?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" So, "No, you should probably plan on taking some of that hydrocodone for that day." I was like, "Well, he told me I'm cool. He said just come on in, we'll rip
Wait,
that shit out." He's gonna
That's it?
start me like a lawnmower as far as his description, but she's talking about I'm going to be going through some sort of agonizing things. Could not
boy.
be more polar opposite. I don't know what the fuck I'm in for.
Oh, this Thursday. Okay. So by
Thursday,
the time people
2
are
days from
listening,
now.
people will know if Chris is alive, if
Yeah.
he's in pain, if
I
he's.
feel like this guy's really left me hanging here.
I wish I could help you, bud, but I'm 2 hours away. So.
I'm winging it.
Yeah.
I'm going in. I'm like, "Hey, you told me I'm cool. Let's
Yeah.
see what happens here."
Chris had. Do we say no surgery already? Or we said surgery, but if you can't tell,
Oh
from
yeah,
his
we didn't talk
vocal,
about it. I do actually like this surgeon. He explains things in ways that my dumbass can understand.
Okay.
I've been dealing with chronic sinus infections for forever.
Yeah.
And he went in and, in his words, created a nice open floor plan in my sinuses.
That's
Which
good
is a
that you
nice way of saying took a 1/4-inch drill bit to my nose.
It's a good
So hopefully
thing he
next
knows-
week it'll be open.
It
Good
should
thing
be.
he knows what he's talking about.
Jesus, I don't know, man. Like at this point, I'm just along for the ride. Like the damage is already done. Now I'm kind of just tethered to this dude until he tells me I'm good.
Until you can breathe again.
Yeah.
Listen to him, man, because I thought the septum was in your butthole, and I was wondering why you were so sneezy. I was just like, I don't. Yeah, so
Wait,
I was
what?
confused on this.
What?
Well, I suppose you were a history teacher, not not an anatomy teacher.
Anyways, I'm the third turd code. We've got Juice Boy Joe, the Mr. Paul Pelletier. Welcome to the Juice Boy Show, guys.
The old butthole septum Linehan is here with us.
You know how
instead of
that
at his HOA.
It's like the high septum from Game of Thrones, but yeah.
There you go. Chris is on pills, so probably not drinking tonight. Chris or Joseph, what are you drinking, my friend, this week to celebrate?
I
the
just got
sport?
a Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA, and because I was sitting out on the deck, the sun is going down. I tried another one of those sun cruisers, and it's delightful. I'm wearing my America, they hate us because they ain't us Patriots
They
t-shirt.
hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us. All right, and so
Is that what we yelled on the final battle in the river? Like, is that
right?
Is that what it was?
They, everybody, they hate us because
For
they
sure,
ain't us.
George
Joey,
Washington for
And for those, for those that don't know, Joey is a former history teacher. Give us
Yes.
your craziest Revolutionary War fun fact that before we move on to the Nuggets. I'm calling you out on the spot here. Hopefully, you got something good.
At Valley Forge, to survive the winter, General George Washington intentionally gave all of his soldiers smallpox. He did the first round of inoculations on a mass scale we've ever seen. He would come by and cut their legs open and put actual live smallpox into your body, and then you fight it off. And instead of losing half, he only lost 10%. Survived the winter. There we go. Can you imagine
What?
being like, here it is.
That is-
Wait, how is that correlated with
Smallpox.
surviving the winter, though?
Well, because it would spread like crazy. He was losing everybody.
Oh, like there was
rampant. So he just gave it to just gave a little time.
Oh, he proactively got it. Oh,
The inoculations, man. Yeah, he's the first one to do it. Gave him smallpox.
I didn't see that coming, Chris. I don't know about you.
Way to go,
That's
George.
not the fact that I was.
What a revolutionary man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sneaky. He also was just batshit crazy and had like wooden and slave teeth instead of actual like wood teeth. People thought it was like wood teeth. No, they were teeth from his slaves. And then he bombarded a bunch of mercenaries on Christmas Eve and violated a truce. And that's what the famous crossing the Delaware was. And then just basically slaughtered all of them when they were hammered. So there we go. America, baby.
Georgie boy with the
Spared
blind
love
side.
and war.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's jump into the sports talker real quick. We got a big tot squeeze of the week, a fun stat of the day. We did it last year because it's
So
the 4th of
gross.
July. You know what it is. It's Joey Chestnut's back in the game.
That's right,
so
baby.
gross.
We're going to go competitive
Can't
eating stats
wait.
of the day. My favorite stat of the day every year. These boys throw up multiple times. You see, like, understanding how much people eat in these competitions. So before we jump
We'll
into that,
never
No.
get over you and I sitting there eating barbecue and watching that dude just yak up
Oh, Lordy.
3/4 of a gallon of lemonade last year.
I don't.
Oh Lord.
That memory
Yes,
lives
so
in my
gross.
soul.
It was, yeah. So stay tuned until the end, guys. Let's jump into the top. We've only got one topic. Denver Nuggets on fire, coming out,
Crushing.
making
What is
trades,
happening?
signing people back to the team. GM is serious. We're not going to waste Jokic years. Who wants to walk me through the roster now? Over after, what, 2 days? Free agency just opened up.
Just like the last 16 hours.
Yeah, it's been, it's been
right.
nuts. So as a Nuggets fan, I am really happy with everything that they've done. All right, so like when they starting with bringing back Bruce Brown. All right, we need a backup point guard. That's absolutely huge. Having him come in off the bench, we already know who he is. He loves this town. He's got fans here. They got him back on a $1.1 million like veterans minimum. He went out and got his money. He went out and got that $40 million from Indiana, and then just got traded around. Welcome back. We will love you for
We'll
that.
take
veterans
you.
So happy.
right? And then what every Nuggets fan has been waiting for, to get out of that Michael Porter Jr. contract. They were able to get
over.
out of that max contract. They traded MPJ away for Cam Johnson, young sharpshooter, big dude, but he also plays defense from the Nets.
Nice little change.
So pretty big upgrade there. All right. And then Chris, what was the most recent one I thought was pretty cool?
You talking about picking up Tim Hardaway Jr. or Jonas
Hell yeah.
Valanciunas?
Both. I loved Valanciunas for a backup center for Jokic, but Tim Hardaway Jr. getting another just gritty veteran. We need bench players, and just getting him to come in and just shut down defense and get some buckets when we need it. I love huge roster change.
So how do you look back now that it's over with the MPJ draft pick extension? Remember he had his back problem, first 2 years? And then we had to give him a max contract way too early without knowing. You got a ring out of him. How are you going to look back on the MPJ years? Or are you going to look back at all?
He just never turned the corner. Never became who he was supposed to be. Now he is Brooklyn's problem to pay and let him just be a one-man show as far as he's concerned.
Ben Simmons and MPJ?
I mean,
he's a way better scorer than Ben Simmons.
No, but they're on the same team now. Whoa, watch out.
That's all right. Not a lot of assists going around.
No,
not a lot. I mean, I hold no ill will toward Michael Porter Jr. Like, it's not his fault that he overpromised, underdelivered. Like, sorry that happens. When I saw the Cam Johnson trade pop up, I was like, that feels extremely linear. And then I saw that it cleared $20 million in cap space. I was like, oh, never mind. Yeah, we're good. We're good here.
All right.
Yeah, totally fine with that.
MPJ.
So, I like it because MPJ's contract is now gone. We're not going to have to make up this new max contract or something to keep him. I don't disagree with anything that they did. You know, like the 15th overall pick to get Michael Porter Jr. with all the hype.
He was supposed to be top 5 if he was healthy that year. Yeah.
You know, that's incredible.
Top 2, yeah.
Now, and he did win as a championship. He did have some clutch moments. He is a good three-point shooter, but we need somebody who can play defense. And he showed grit. He showed determination. I can't say I want to see him gone. I just want to see his contract gone because that just hinders you so much. And we saw what happened. They lost their bench the past 2 years because they had to sign that max deal to him, Jokic, and Jamal Murray. Now, what I'm worried about watching the rest of the league is them bringing in Cam Johnson, which they're going to have to make we'll see how he plays, of course. I hope they don't they give him an extension immediately, like this max extension, because are you seeing the amount of money that's getting thrown around right now?
SGA just signed for
the bank. Money. I mean, they're saying, I was showing it to you earlier today, Cody, that with his new contract, he's going to make close to $70 million next year. That's more than the entire Miami Marlins payroll. So one dude,
and double the games for a whole roster on the
a whole roster, 162 games, one man, 82 games. All right, that's
making 800,000 a game, 900,000 a game.
That's remarkable. And Devin Booker is on the precipice of signing a 2-year, $150 million contract, $75 million a year. That's asinine. That's more than Messi ever made. That's more than the guys in Live make on their per season average. I mean, theirs was 50, right? They were getting 200 for 4 years or something that. I mean, that's so much money. That's insane. So I'm worried because the contracts coming are going to be because Jokic. That's why they're trying to get him to sign that extension now.
Yes,
but all of this is making me so angry. Stupid ass Josh Kroenke just needs to shut up. He hasn't had a press conference in he does 2 a year. He comes out now and drops this bomb, and everybody's like, "What the hell is happening?"
You know, I think that for us as an organization, going into that second apron is not necessarily something that we're scared of. I think that there are rules around it that we needed to be very careful of with our injury history. The wrong person gets injured, and very quickly you're into a scenario where that I never want to have to contemplate, and that's trading number 15.
And then everybody's like, "What the hell? Why would you even bring that up? Why
you just went out of your way to talk about that?"
Just because everybody else is getting hurt, it's like, "Oh well, injuries happen. We never want to trade 15." Everybody's like, "We didn't even ask you."
Everyone sitting around is like, "Josh, the question was, what is your favorite barbecue restaurant?"
I'll back him up a little bit because these things happen so fast. You're looking around like, shit, we have to get something for this because we don't have a chance anymore. I don't think he needed to say it, but I understand your season or a few years can turn around so fast. You don't want to be put in a spot where you have to trade Jokic. So I think it's also putting heat on the front office to go make some moves. He says, I don't want to have to put him, I don't want to trade him. So they're like, shit, we better get him some backups. And they made moves immediately. So
Oh, dude,
Maybe I'm not as disagreeing as this.
I thought it was so stupid because it's like, even these teams, when their big players are getting hurt, Dame's not a big name anymore. All right, and him getting released or waived by the Bucks is a slap in the face to him. But in all reality, it makes sense for a basketball team, right? Jason Tatum going down, they're not going to trade Jason Tatum. They're trading everybody else, all right, but they're not trading Jason Tatum. So there should be a 0.0% chance that Jokic ever gets traded.
I think it's all hot air. I think it's to put pressure on the front office.
Don't even bring it up. Don't even say it. I mean, just like, don't even put it out there, like in the ethos of a potential to happen. Like, there should never be out there 0.0% chance he will ever get traded. He should, like, if he's going to go out, he should go out like Barry Sanders and just be like, well, I'm going to be stuck here. I better retire. All right. He's never going to play, never going to play anywhere else. And for them to even put that out there is just awful.
Hey, but back to Nuggets positivity. It was good moves. We're looking good.
We're feeling good.
Yeah,
Josh just needs to learn when to shut the hell up.
Yeah. Also, I forgot one more NBA story. Reporter Chris broke this. And when I say broke this, he was the first in the group chat to tell us. Malik Beasley is betting on basketball in the game.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Let's break
Beasley
it.
is a juice boy.
Holy cow. Jonte Porter, MPJ's little brother last year, got caught. Was he a G leaguer? He was a swing player, and he got caught.
He was hopping
20
back
bets.
and forth.
Yeah, like 20 bets plus. Malik Beasley, former Nuggets bench player. He left for the Timberwolves, actually got paid. And now what's happening, Chris? He's betting on himself?
Yeah. All of a sudden, the U.S. District Attorney is opening up an investigation into allegations of him gambling on the NBA.
Boy.
I mean, U.S. District Attorney does not typically take risks. If they're investigating that, usually, like, by the time they're announcing it, that means we've been investigating long enough to know we've got your ass in the crosshairs. Like, you're toast, dude.
No.
And this isn't something that happened this season. This was during the 23-24 season. So it was this really weird scandal where I'm thinking they're going to find anything. His over-unders for rebounds was 2.5. And it was set for under 2.5 was set for plus 140. And then all of a sudden, like, it went to minus 250. Or sorry, I have it backwards. It was minus 250 and all of a sudden went to plus 140. And so he had 6 rebounds that night. And then they were like, what the hell happened? All right. And then looked at all the people that cashed it out, and they literally put it just had it as an unlikely outcome. 2 years later, they're like, there's nothing unlikely about that. Like, just the amount
casinos
of
don't take that as an answer. Yeah, they don't.
The amount of people just pushing that ridiculous, because then it became, I think, like something like plus 140 for him to go over 2.5 rebounds, and it was just like when it was supposed to be minus 250 or something. So it was ridiculous. A lot of money went, and so and he was the one doing it. So it was his stat, his contributions, but they say just because he's an investigation's not charges. It's like that was like his PR rep or whatever. Like, you're right. An investigation is not charges. And if you're not, as this PR guy, standing up being like, he's innocent, he's going to be clear, but like, if you're debating whether or not there's a difference between investigation and charges, you know his ass is guilty.
Oh, boy. And now there's videos going around of Timberwolves were minus 7.5. Here's Malik Beasley with 4 seconds left, getting it, sprinting down the court to get an easy layup at the end of a game to cover a spread. Like, there's the internet wins, dude. The internet is always going to win.
They're going to find every single one of those.
Just useless buckets to cover a spread. Interesting, guys. Oh, we're going to come back.
Malik, come on the show. Let's talk.
I want to hear your
yourself.
tactics.
Let's talk about
your tactics.
Welcome all juice junkies.
Joey doesn't want to interview him on what happened. He more wants to know.
Teach me.
His insights. Yeah. Okay.
Put us on the group chat. We'll keep it to ourselves.
Add us.
Put us on the group chat.
Damn, guys. All right. Well,
now you can catch a music break.
Can I do music break now?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, sounds good.
Yeah.
It's fading. It's fading in right now. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Do it. Yeah.
Can you sing it?
Music break. Welcome back to the Juice Boys Show, where Chris is hyped up on a bunch of pills. Joey is sniffing goat shit. It's a happy 4th of July.
Great.
It's a hell of an Independence Day, guys. 249 years this country has been chugging along. through thick and
right.
thin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact, right?
Good math, dude.
We don't know the word for 250, but 249 is good to go. Guys, squeeze of the week. More about to claim to shame.
Yeah.
Joe, you want it? You want it?
You know, I was really grinding my gears.
Oh no!
All right, so I've got something here. All right, baseball is always on my mind. I love baseball. It's I mean, not as my favorite sport of football, but I love baseball. I follow it. I have a passion. All anybody ever talks about is LA and New York. Right now, who do you think is the favorite for MVP?
Ohtani?
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Judge?
And Judge, yes. Now, Aaron Judge was off to an incredible start to his season, hitting close to 400 to start the season. Now he's down to like a pedestrian 368 or something, which is still absolutely phenomenal.
Nuts.
But what's really pissing me off is that we are seeing one of the greatest starts to a career in MLB history, and nobody is talking about it. All right, I'm talking about the big dumper himself, Cal Raleigh. All right, this dude, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper catcher in Seattle, calling you out, Dell, is putting together arguably one of the greatest seasons in baseball history. He is a catcher leading the league with 34 home runs right now.
Damn.
He's a catcher with 70 RBIs. 70. It's not the All-Star break yet. All right. These numbers that he is putting together are going to shatter every single record that has ever been done by a catcher. He's got 34 right now. All right. That's only one shy of Barry Bonds when he hit 70 at the All-Star break. He could be on pace for Barry Bonds numbers. All right. Now he doesn't get up to bat as much because he's an everyday catcher. And not only is he a tank at the plate, he won the Platinum Glove last year as the best all-around defensive player in baseball. He won the Gold Glove, had over 30 home runs, and no one talked about him. Now he's leading the league in home runs and RBIs. The current record for home runs for a catcher is Salvador Perez with 48. He could potentially crush that. He's a switch hitter. Okay, he's a switch hitter, and the record for that is 54 by Mickey Mantle. All right, so he reached 70 RBIs for the fastest in Mariners history. Mind you, they had Ken Griffey Jr. They had Edgar Martinez. They had A-Rod. All right, they had some of the greatest players ever, and he is the fastest to that. So right now, he is still not leading in AL MVP votes. Aaron Judge is. When the Mariners have a winning record right now, and he is the best fielding catcher and best and offensive catcher in the game, and arguably the best hitter in the game like this season. All right, I'm not going to say he's a better overall hitter than Ohtani and Judge. He doesn't have the whole pedigree, but he's off to the start. The best start to his career we've ever seen. We got to talk about Cal Raleigh.
Give me one full season first, Joe. Give me one full season.
He had a full season last year. He had over 30 home runs.
That's great. That's great, Sal. We had 48 and 127 and ribbies. Okay. You got to do it a full season. I'm not saying he won't, but baseball is the king of he's on pace for this, and then we never go back and say, he didn't fucking come close to it. I hope maybe he will.
All right, write it down. Let's check back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check back in October. See how we're doing.
See, Cody says he's going to get hurt. No, so whatever. He says he's going to.
I did not say that at all.
Give him a full season. Right?
Give him the kibosh on him.
Oh my gosh, baseball is the king of. He's on pace for 60,000 strike. It's such a long season. Let him go through a slump or two. Maybe he won't. I'm just slowing expectations here.
Yeah,
48 home runs
last year. Okay, so his last 4 seasons. So that's what I'm saying. We need to know who this guy is. We need to talk about him. His last 4 seasons, which were his first full 4 seasons in the league. 27 home runs, 30 home runs, 34, 33. He's already off to the best offensive start ever as a catcher. And I said he won a Gold Glove and a Platinum Glove last year. So we should be talking about this guy, Cody. All right, he has been playing. He's already got 126 home runs. He's averaging in 100. If he played a full 162 game season, it'd be 37 and 95 for his career so far. This dude is phenomenal.
Cody.
I'm not saying just maybe he's juicing too. He's already at his full season home run stats.
Big dumper juicing? I don't know.
Big dumper juicing, maybe.
Dude, yeah. You know, and I looked it up. You know why he's called Big Dumper?
Got a big butt.
He's got a huge ass. He's just a
got a huge-
That does check out. Yeah.
He's got a shelf. Yeah, it's a big dumper. Yeah.
That's where the power comes from. All right, Joe. I guess it's not too spicy, but I try to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
put some
it
respect on
sucks
his
that
name.
like right now, LA and New York each have a guy sitting at the very tippity top of baseball that
Yeah.
like MLB is more than happy to be like, yeah, let's just throw all of our weight behind like these are our two all-star, these are our two, you know, MVPs. Like year in, year out, we'll just throw everything behind these guys versus Seattle. Like, yeah, you got to raise a little more hell if you're out in Seattle to
Never
draw
get love.
anybody's
Never get
attention.
love.
Yeah, than you do when you're in New York or LA.
Yeah. All right, Joe. We'll keep an eye on the fella.
Let's see it.
I'm with
Let's
you.
see it,
I'm
Big
with you.
Dumper.
We'll keep on that
See ya.
ass. Yeah. All right. I got a little guy too. I'm putting the WNBA on Moron Mountain
Oh no, why?
Just
They're doing
beating this
so
one
well.
to death, huh?
for not putting Angel Reese on the All-Star roster, guys. What are we doing?
Oh, that horse is just a bloody pulp, isn't it?
She just. Why is she on the All-Star? What is she averaging? 6 points, 8 rebounds? What do I? It's not All-Star material.
Fan voted, dude. That's why it's incredible. It's like,
How
oh,
could
she's
you not put Angel Reese on the All-Star team? How could you do that?
You know
That's
who
all.
did get voted?
Who?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
And
really?
Paige-
Someone with. Oh, jeez.
And Paige Beckers and Aaliyah Boston. So with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, that's just the fever power, man. That's just they are taking over.
Yeah, just Angel Reese. Yeah, averaging 12 points, 12 rebounds. Just not doing it. That's a shame. It's a shame, really.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
That's all. It put WNBA really messed up on that one. So, any disagreements? Any?
You should write to them. Send
think
them
they
a
would-
tweet. Send them a tweet.
Send him a strongly worded letter.
Yeah, for my passion for Angel Reese and her skill, who was mimicked by. She took her game from Michael Jordan. Can you guys see the 1-to-1 difference there? Just me? No? Okay.
Basically the same.
Joey, if people like you want to submit their squeeze of the week, their most outlandish take, their claim to shame where they have to eat crow on a formerly bad take, or Moron Mountain, the biggest stupidity in all of sports, how do they submit that, my friend?
Friends, listeners, juice junkies, submit your most outlandish sports take. Moron Mountain. Claim to shame, which, mimicking your game after Michael Jordan might be a good claim to shame.
Yes.
Send it in to
fair.
us by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboyshow. And if it has the pulp, read it on the show. Chris, I went to Metallica and it was freaking awesome.
Did you remember to request Enter Sandman?
Yeah, I did, but they didn't play it for me. I went on Friday. I got Master of Puppets, though, so that was freaking awesome.
Dude, one would
Master-
expect both. Those are like,
Yeah,
they're
you-
two tippity top songs.
You would, but they played 2 different sets on 2 different nights with 2 different warm-up bands. So it was completely different. You could see the lineups. I got some good ones. I didn't get Enter Sandman, but I got Master of Puppets. Nothing else matters. I got Give Me Fuel, Give Me Fire, Give Me Desire. Yeah, it was awesome. So,
Where were we?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
you sponsored today's show.
Today's episode of the Juice Boys
Besides
Show is
Metallica, I
brought to
guess.
you by smuggling fireworks across state lines.
Yes.
Oh, Colorado
Fellas,
classic.
The 4th of July is upon us, and it's time for another time-honored red, white, and blue American tradition. Smuggling fireworks across state lines.
Yes.
It's that most special time of the year where we celebrate our freedom by collectively deciding laws around legal explosives no longer matter, and rules around when it's socially acceptable to be blackout drunk are non-existent. Time to do your best Smokey and the Bandit impression as your Burt Reynolds your way into the lawless desolation of Wyoming, where everything but weed is legal, to secure yourself as much high-quality Chinese-made explosives you can fit in the trunk of your 2006 Honda Accord.
Yes.
But keep a careful lookout for Johnny Law as you pull back into your home state, or this Burt Reynolds impression may have to turn into another O.J. Simpson impression. But once you return home safely, it's time to start slamming brewskis and blowing off fingers just like our founding fathers intended.
Yes.
Smuggling fireworks across state lines because no celebration of your freedom is complete without first committing a federal offense.
Yes.
Yeah. That is true, actually. It's
Yeah.
crossing state lines. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, if a Colorado classic, you just go over to
It is.
Wyoming, right on the border there.
Growing
Just-
up in Nebraska, it was the exact same thing. Missouri was the lawless
Just get
land
down
of
there, yeah.
No rules. As soon as you're in the tip of Missouri, every single standing structure is a fireworks stand.
buy some here, guys. All
Please
right,
no
we're,
fireworks in the mountains. Please, no fireworks in the mountains.
oh that
It's
checks
always
out.
terrifying.
Yeah, we don't want that for Joe. Guys, let's hop
no,
into our
please.
big topic of the day. 4th of July. It's a fun one. We're going straight America. What is the funniest, your favorite, the best American stereotypes, or just things that scream, slap you in the face, America? Okay, because me and Chris had stereotypes, but Joey went a different way, so now we got to like expand the
No, I
question.
can do that. I got it, bro.
Oh, okay.
Joey's taking artistic interpretation.
Yes. Okay. Joe, you want to start us off? Let's have some fun with the 4th of
I
July.
want to see where you guys are going, then I'll be able to catch in. I want to see if I'm on the same lines.
Oh, Christopher.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Christopher,
all
you
right.
take it.
Fellas, I just out of curiosity, not that like I was gonna have difficulty answering this question, but I wanted to Google just to see what Google would say. And I think Google's being a little too nice to us.
Okay.
Oh, really?
They included like misogynistic.
Oh.
They included racist.
Oh,
They
Okay.
did not include obese. I feel like
really?
they were.
Really?
I feel like that was a swing and a miss.
Yeah, they missed on
American stereotypes. We are a rotund people, and and my favorite thing is as much as like 364 days of the year, we're like, no, we're trying to take better care of ourselves. Like we're not that big. Blah 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 blah. How do we celebrate 4th of July? By having the world's biggest eating contest.
yes.
We fly people
Yes.
in from across the globe to compete with the GOAT, the American-born steel stomach himself, Joey Chestnut. And each and every year, people are sent packing back to wherever the hell they crawled out of because you can't beat America at eating.
Steel stomach. Yeah.
You're right. That is
That is
America.
America.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Joe. Can you beat obesity? Can you beat obesity?
I mean, mine's kind of tied in with it. Mine's
Okay.
kinda
Joey,
tied
can
in
you
with
beat
it.
obesity?
Yeah, I hope I
I'm
can.
worried about you.
I hope eventually. Yeah, let's get that little shot. Oh, Zampic. Whatever it was. Oh, that was wrong. That's the Checker O'Reilly. Okay.
Sure. Why don't we go with
now
that?
Mine
We're also
mine
sponsored by them.
Mine also ties in with fat people.
Oh.
All right, but my favorite stereotype, because it's so true, is just the disgusting love of food and sports in the South, and specifically college sports. College sports is something that only happens in America. You know, it's like I know that they play college sports in other countries,
Yeah.
but you don't have 100,000
It's not a
person stadiums.
multi-billion-dollar industry.
Multi-billion-dollar industry for college. All right,
for one sport.
Then with
For one single sport.
the tailgating, like people are actually cooking up gators, all right, and eating alligator as like go get them, Florida, all right. But and then NASCAR, all right, just getting down to it. Like the obsession with these sports are really only found with that much intensity in like the Southern Belt. All right. And I think that is an American stereotype that everybody kind of thinks and looks at us like that. But in all actuality, wouldn't you love to go tailgate an Ole Miss football game down, just seeing what like Oxford, Mississippi looks like, and or go down to Tuscaloosa? I want to go redneck it up. All right. That is America for good and for bad. All right. But that's what it is. College sports, I think, that's a huge America stereotype, but I love it.
Okay. You guys win. I'm going to go food centric, but not sports centric.
Okay.
So I'm going to go our ability to market food, really classing up the joint just by slapping other countries' names on them.
Oh, okay.
Like America's the king at like the French fry. Hawaiian pizza has nothing to do with Hawaii. We're good at marketing our food slapping classy names on it and then calling it good.
You got any more?
Canadian bacon?
That's fair.
You got Canadian bacon in there?
That's a good one.
Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. Spanish rice. What else? Italian beef sandwich. You got Russian dressing. German chocolate cake. It's just
Belgian
chocolate cake. What are we
waffles?
talking about here? Belgian waffles.
Let's go.
America's the king at, oh, it's just a waffle, but what if we slap Belgian?
We made it slightly bigger, and somehow the Belgians are involved
Yeah.
now.
German
They're also
chocolate
the king,
cake.
right?
What's the difference? So, Joey, tell me the difference between German chocolate cake and chocolate cake.
You know what? I actually know this
I
one.
don't know.
Oh, I have no. Is there actually a
The
difference?
there a
guy
real
who
difference?
invented it, his last name was German. It's named after a guy named German.
What?
I hope
After
that's
the people
true.
of Germany. Same thing
I
as
hope
the
that's
Caesar salad.
Yeah, I knew the
don't
Caesar
know what
salad
the hell
one.
this is.
Yeah. So Americans, you need to market something. We are good at that. We
I
will.
also love how they just claim like the cut of steak is their own. Like, no, this is the Kansas City cut. No, this is the New York strip. No, and it's like it's all the exact same.
Actually,
thing,
and that
depending
was-
on where you were. Yeah.
Fun fact, Joe. I'm from
Yeah.
Kansas City. You know that.
Yes.
Also,
was the Kansas
most
City-
American. The most American I've ever felt was one
boy.
time when I was in Canada at a diner and I ordered bacon and eggs and they brought me ham and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You're like, what are we doing here, guys?
Yeah, I was like, "This is
Jeez.
Canadian bacon." I was like, "Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that would make sense."
For all of history, it was the Kansas City Strip until New Yorkers turned it, or until they changed it to the New York Strip to class up the joint. So it was even inside the country. We had like food incest naming going on. Like, oh, ours, but it's a whole thing.
I don't
So
know how that makes it incestual.
like the country is, the states are, yeah, no, it's not very incestual.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got me there. Chris, number 2, what do you love about America, man?
fellas. So I've been to a handful of different countries. I'm getting ready to go to several more countries later this fall. And one thing that I've noticed,
You're bringing your microphone,
matter-
right? Like you're recording overseas, right? Is that, did you figure that out?
it's now the time we want to have this talk.
Oh, well, okay.
Anyway, so the cool thing that I've noticed, every single place that I've been on different continents. I'm like doing research out in Europe. Every single place advertises that they've got McDonald's, they've got Chili's, they've got Applebee's, because there's nothing more American than flying halfway across the globe to eat the same fucking McDonald's and drink
That's
the
right.
same fucking Bud Light that you have at home. But now you spent $2,000 to go and do that.
Do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so what's
Flew
the
all
take?
the way
what's
here.
What's the stereotype? Just wanting to stay.
Only Americans fly halfway across the globe to go have exactly the same food and drinks. Like they'll go to the bar, order Jack Daniels, and they're like, "Dude, you're in Italy," and they're like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit. Give me Jack Daniels."
It's what I drink.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good.
Wow. It's not, yeah.
Every single country I've been in, I have
But the
seen
McDonald's is a little bit
I've seen
different.
Starbucks. I've seen Jack Daniels. I've seen Bud Light. Like those are the things that I see every single place that I go, and I'm like, oh my god, there's nowhere that I go where I feel like it's not at least in some way tainted by how much Americans just need their comforts.
I thought
I'm gonna
McDonald's was a
fly
little
out to
bit different.
Tanzania and go to their McDonald's.
I thought Tanzania McDonald's was a little bit
I'm gonna
different.
go visit our good friend
McDonald's might not be a
out in
good.
Singapore and go
Okay.
to McDonald's.
It means you can't get a cheeseburger in Mumbai. All right. So
Can you? If you're
No,
from
you-
Mumbai, go ahead and
No, you can't.
Text
You
us.
can't eat beef in India.
well,
fair. Yeah,
if
that's
you're
fair.
if you're in Mumbai, let us know. Maybe there's McDonald's. Maybe there's a
They're
Big
willing
Mac's
to
made of
lie to you and
potato-
say that it
potato
is.
burgers.
potato burger. There you go. Joey, what do you
That's
love
what
about
they are.
America, my friend? Give it to me.
I love everything about the overabundance of a baseball game on the 4th of July. All right. It is just, it is over the top. It's
Flyovers.
ridiculous. The fireworks. Not like every country does fireworks. All right. But nothing screams America to me than getting an absolute unbelievable waste of resources and valuable energy to have flyovers over Denver, Colorado with a team that's going to set the all-time record for most losses in MLB history.
It's not a good ROI.
Followed by a full display of fireworks with a 55,000 person full stadium. Every single person in there is going to have a hot dog, the most stereotypical American fat ass food. Every single person in there is going to have an American beer. All right. And then they're going to watch the great American pastime invented during our biggest clash, the Civil War, baseball.
love
All right.
it.
So those three things together, hot dogs, cold beer, and baseball, breathes America.
And then in excess.
Flyovers.
Yeah, flyovers.
And
Flyovers,
flyovers are so
fireworks.
American. There was one time I played at a 4th of July golf tournament, and they had a flyover.
like 3 different times you got to 3 different
For
times you
just
gotta
like
stand
a
there, move your hat.
semi-private fucking local course. They had a flyover. It was amazing. The most opulent thing I've ever been a part of.
Do you think that when the requests came in for a flyover at the Rockies, the guy had to go, what's the record?
I imagine
really?
like,
We're going to
I
put
imagine there's
government
probably
money?
just like a throw X amount, and like we've got F-15s or whatever like flying over, you know, the Front Range, and so
Yeah.
for X amount, like we could do a specific one to your thing, and then a specific one to someone else's thing.
I hope it's just like a crop duster. Just
That would be amazing.
Is that what the Rockies deserve? Is a
just
biplane crop
yeah, just
duster?
one that's pulling a thing. We're sorry, fans.
That's what the flyover's going to be.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's what we it's what we deserve. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap us up with nothing more American than tailgating.
Yeah.
Arrowhead Stadium is known for tailgate. You know what it is? It's just a giant fucking parking lot, guys. It's
it.
just concrete,
That's so America.
but it's legendary. People want to go to places to experience the tailgate. In essence, it's just a flat layer of concrete.
That's
That is
it.
so American.
Oh, I love it.
Just tailgating. Just like bring your grill to the concrete. We'll eat it, and then we'll go in the
You'll eat
game.
Concrete. Yeah. So yeah,
And then
so
we'll
that-
drink. Like it's
Dude, back in my days at
Same
Nebraska,
abundance.
there was a very known, you go to this tailgate to have the rowdiest time. It got shut down because too many riots happened.
yeah, that's America.
That is America. They
We
kept
love
tipping over cop
tailgating.
cars.
We love eating before we go into the Rockies game to eat and drink some more.
Yeah.
We like to eat. Is that
I
such
just
a
love
crime?
seeing how many people have pickup trucks that don't really need them, like myself included.
Yeah.
I just love it. America. Love having a pickup truck that gets 17 miles to the gallon. That just for no reason other than I like it.
Yeah,
I
it could
like
kill a
it.
deer and you would just move on with your
Get my
day.
deer killer on the
Yeah.
front.
Any honorable mentions, boys,
go.
on America on the old 4th of July?
Oh, I've got one.
I've got several.
Okay.
Dude, I love how overseas, any grocery store you go to has an American section, and it's just all of their grossest, shittiest, fattest foods in like the largest possible sizes that they can sell. That's what the American section is.
Like, oh,
Everywhere.
they'll love that. Yeah, just throw it on the shelf.
Everywhere.
They'll
Yeah,
love that.
yeah. This is a 5-gallon tub of lard. America.
Joey Spitfire, what was on your list? What else do you love?
Not necessarily the things that I love, things that are just like it's America.
Yeah.
All right. I've got righteous gemstone mega churches.
Oh,
all right?
yeah.
I don't think those are anywhere else in the world. All right.
Maybe Africa.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Just unbelievable amounts of crippling student loan debt. All right. Just in general. Okay.
That is so American.
Yeah, just guns in general. Just I'll leave it there. All right. Massive superstores, Walmarts.
Oh, man.
Our amount of orange food. Okay, just like why is
Orange food?
Orange food. Like even our cheese, our American cheese is orange. All right, orange is not a naturally occurring color. And why do we have so much orange?
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, yeah. And my last one is just peanut butter. All right, peanut butter is just everybody else around the world hates it. I love it. I don't know why
love
they
peanut
hate
butter.
it. All right, I
Really?
love peanut butter. Yeah.
No one else has it? Or they just
No.
don't like it?
No, you cannot like find peanut butter around the world. I remember when I went out to go see my
Interesting.
wife when she was studying abroad in college, I brought out like a suitcase of peanut butter because they all eat Nutella. You don't eat peanut butter around the world. I think it's gross. I love it.
You brought peanut butter across the world?
I did. I brought an entire carry-on case.
Did you
of
smuggle
just
it in your
snacks.
septum?
I did. Peanut
See what
butter on the
you see what we
septum.
did there? You see what we did there?
Yeah.
93 episodes. We're kind of getting the hang of this. Guys, I was going to go back to the entrepreneurial, the ability to sell tickets at whatever the means possible. We have Disco Demolition Night, our 10-cent beer night.
Yes.
Talked about a few years ago. What was the other one? Oh, I found one. Terrell Owens Unappreciation Night.
That's a good one.
Nobody Night, where it was a stunt to get the lowest crowd of 0 ever. So they didn't let anyone in until the 5th inning so they could report 0 people.
Yeah, I
Remember that one.
So the uncanny ability
What the Rockies just did, trying to get money. I mean, people are still showing up. They had the Ryans a day. They had like 20,000 people named Ryan show up to the game at the Rockies.
Yeah.
They're all named Ryan.
You give America
And then Ryan McMahon hit a home run on Ryan Day. It was awesome.
I love it.
the Americans' ability to sell a ticket by any means necessary.
The
Is
Savannah
incredible.
Bananas
It is incredible.
just America.
We just do it. Like we'll get butts in seats, however we got to do it. America.
America.
4th of July. Joey, give me one more Revolutionary War stat.
We the American Revolutionary soldiers at Valley Forge were saved by Baron von Steuben, a homosexual Prussian. All right, so I think that's
checks out.
That's a very interesting thing, and he was the one who taught him how to be tough and how to survive and how to gut people with bayonets. All right, and then he got kicked out of Prussia for being gay, and Washington was like, "I'll take you. I'll take you. You know how to kill people? I'll take you." There we go.
That is a
Baron
fun
von
fact, yeah.
Steuben. Yeah.
Shout out to him and his family, huh? Good for him.
Proud family, the von Steuben peoples.
Remember, Juice Junkies, you can listen to the show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through Apple. And we encourage you to follow the YouTube and Spotify channels. Be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Send us in things. I know I'm waiting to hear from Cashman. Just went to go see the F1 movie. Said it was incredible. Waiting for a full review. I want to see it. Join our Juice Junkie community. Let's communicate. Cody, back to you.
Oh, I love it. Guys, all right. Joey Chestnut is back
Give her another try.
eating hot dogs in the Super Bowl.
I just had Sun Cruiser come through my nose. Chestnut.
Was it last year? Did we skip? Last year we did stats of the day. I found the world record of
so
eating
many.
competition.
They were so gross.
And it was nuts. We almost threw up. It was a good time. A lot of laughs. I'm gonna bring it back because there is a lot of world record eating records out there.
I remember this was Joey and I's biggest, just like taking swings out of thin air.
Yes.
There's like just no point of, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no point of reference.
Yep.
It's like, oh, someone ate 47,000 chicken wings and then also drank 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Yeah, the mayonnaise. Or the baked beans. The baked beans that were chugged.
And with that said, let's celebrate the 4th of July with some eating records, guys. Shall we? Let's start it off. Joey, you love oysters. You got 8 minutes. What is the record for oysters? Dozen oysters.
We did this one last year.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you remember do you remember?
I don't. I just remember that we did it.
Okay, so it's not by the single oyster, it's by dozens of oysters.
You have 8 minutes. Yep.
Okay, 12 dozen oysters would be 144 oysters. So 12 dozen.
Okay, Chris?
Yeah, it's going to go like 16.
47 dozen oysters in 8 minutes.
How does that not kill you? Like, legitimately, how does that not kill you?
Hey,
I mean, that is
47 dozen. Oh my God. 564 oysters, boys, in 8 minutes.
Oh, a slurping. You're just slurping.
I wonder, that's almost impossible to do that quickly. I wonder if you're just shucking them into a bowl and then just like pounding.
Oh.
Pounding.
Some
Oh my God,
strategery.
that's so disgusting.
You're doing the volume play. I think you might have to. You take.
The old
like-
Rocky cracking the yolks into the glass and just chugging it. But instead of that, you're just doing 100 oysters at a. Oh my God, I can't even get
that's
that out of my
horrifying.
mouth without.
All
saying
right.
it.
Next one. You got cow brains in 15 minutes.
Cow brains. Like, are we measuring this by the individual brain, by poundage?
There's
kilograms?
pounds. There's total of cow brains, and then the pounds associated. You can go either or. How many pounds or how many cow brains?
How much time?
In how much time?
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my God, how much does a cow brain weigh?
15 minutes for cow brains? I'm going to go like 5 pounds of cow brains?
Okay.
God, I would hope it's not more than that. But just because it's disgusting, I'm going to say 15, a pound a minute.
15 pounds, Joe?
Yeah.
So 57 cow brains, 17.7 pounds
Holy
of
shit.
cow brain. Oh, over a pound a minute of cow brain.
Of cow brain. How do you prepare a cow brain? Are you raw? Are they like
I
grilling
hope it's
it
just
for
deep
you?
fried. Just get it all out of there. Just ugh.
Ugh. Here's one I like. Yeah, 1 minute. How many onions?
Okay.
onions per minute?
So you're talking like
Are we
whole-
talking?
It's a
Are we
sprint.
talking
Just
shallot?
sprint,
Are we
sweet
talking?
onions?
Maui onions.
I don't know what that
Yeah, they are
is.
sweet onions. Okay, so and how long? A minute?
1 minute.
Oh,
We got a
Six.
sprint.
6 of them.
I'm saying he might be able to get 2 down a second. I'm gonna go 120 onions.
What?
What? You're kidding, right? That's
I think we're looking at very different size of onions here.
Yeah.
You're thinking like cocktail onions. I'm thinking like
They can just
beefy
like
guys.
Well,
just
this
like
is-
a beaver and just ripping it up and just keep going like an apple stuff.
this one's so 3 onions, Joe. There's 3 onions in a minute.
Okay. Okay. So
Joey, what did you say?
Just 178 something. Like
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, that's
120. I said 2 a second.
that was not correct.
Okay, I wonder how big these onions are.
Oh
Because
my
if they're
gosh.
little onions. They're vidalias, but yeah.
Ugh, let's go cheesecake. I like cheesecake, but it's rich. You got to cheesecake
whole
to be
cheesecake?
rich. Yeah, 9 minutes. And how many pounds? 9 minutes. How many pounds?
Oh God, it's so rich.
9
It's
minutes.
so. That. How do you keep eating that? How does your stomach just not reject it?
I'm gonna go 17
Pounds.
pounds.
Okay.
23.
11 pounds, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
That's still
All right.
a
We
lot.
finally came in over, but not hundreds over.
Yeah, you're right.
Maui sweet
better.
onions are the size of regular onions. That's absurd that nobody can eat more than 3 in a minute.
Jeez, let's go. Let's hit an all-time classic: baked beans, guys.
Oh yeah, man, this is it.
Do this again.
How
This is
many
it.
pounds in a 1 minute and 45 seconds? I don't think I gave the times last year. 1 minute 45 seconds.
45 seconds. And
How
this
many
was
pounds?
I'm gonna say hopefully 4.
Hey, give me 2 pounds.
10 fucking pounds in less than 2 minutes.
That's
Oh my
horrifying.
gosh! I don't even know if we can
I wonder if we'll
continue.
get sponsored by Beans again. We were sponsored by Beans at one point.
Yeah. Yeah. We were.
Oh, pancakes, guys! You got 10 minutes. How many pancakes? What's the record for that?
Pancakes. Oh man, you can down some pancakes.
Yeah, but it gets fluffy. It gets.
Yeah, I know, and that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a lot
dense.
of.
You
We're going
can't.
total pancakes.
You go water instead of syrup. Obviously,
we
right? 'Cause you
pounds.
gotta.
12 pounds
Doug-sized
of pancakes.
pancakes. We going like silver dollar pancakes. There's
It says wild egg pancakes.
Wild
that doesn't
egg.
tell me anything.
Yeah, not.
How do you
Not
collect
wild
that
eggs.
many wild eggs that you're gonna have an eating contest with them? You've got to be
What type
foraging
of egg?
months.
I mean, like if you find them in the wild, I don't know if that really.
Joey, what did you say in yours? 12?
I said 12 pounds. 12 pounds.
Oh,
of-
12 pounds.
12
This
pounds.
one is number
We're
of
doing
pancakes. I
total
apologize.
pancakes.
Number
Yeah,
of
I'm
pancakes.
gonna go with 56.
I'm gonna go 118.
Chris, 50. Nice. I'll give you that one.
Let's go.
Nice. Who wants to do shrimp wontons real quick? You got 8 minutes. Joey Chestnut, 8 minutes. Shrimp wontons.
But they're fried.
Oh, I'll go toe to
Ooh.
toe with the goat.
Oh, Chris is calling out Joey Chestnut on shrimp wontons?
Shrimp wontons. I'll down them till I die.
Okay. You got 8 minutes. What are you putting down?
8 minutes. Let's go 70.
Nice. I'm gonna go low ball here because they're fried and with cream cheese. I'm gonna go 48.
Guys, 390. Why would you get that?
Oh, I could not go toe to toe with the goat. I thought
Joey
70
Chestnut.
was way
You're-
going
don't
over.
mess with Joey Chestnut. And let's wrap it up. How many blueberry pies in 8 minutes, hands free? Wrap it up with us.
This is like
And
Stand By
8
Me.
minutes.
Yeah, it's
8
like
minutes.
Stand By Me and he pukes on everybody.
16.
Oh,
No hands. How many pounds? 16 pounds, Chris?
Sure.
8 minutes,
No hands.
no hands. I'm gonna go.
Do the hands make a big difference?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go 22 pounds.
9 pounds. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, okay. we're just taking cut,
Yeah.
you know,
Did we have enough?
swings for the love of the game.
Here we go. Last one. Another Joey Chestnut. Jalapeno
Oh my God.
poppers.
How many last
Jalapeno.
ones?
Jalapeno poppers. 10 minutes. Joey
Okay, well then,
Chestnut.
Jesus, if you did 300
Like 1,000.
something wontons.
10 minutes. Jalapeno poppers. Don't those things
God.
have cream cheese in
Cream
them?
cheese, they're fried and they're gonna like shit for weeks after that. Oh God, let's say 250.
I was going to go 155.
118 guys.
Okay.
What's the difference between a shrimp wonton and a jalapeno popper? I mean, I guess the
Oh, guys, gotta do one more. I'm so sorry. Gotta do
Oh
one
my
more.
God.
Joey Chestnut again. Twinkies. Talk about America, damn it. How many Twinkies in 6 minutes? Twinkies.
Oh, 6 minutes. I'll go 60.
83.
121 guys. Damn.
Wow.
I have
Six-
no
how many?
idea. I just don't get the disparity here.
There is no rhyme or reason to my understanding of like how filling these things are to these competitors.
I've eaten all this food, and it just seems like that would be a lot harder. But okay,
That's a lot of Twinkies.
yeah, yes, it is.
Well, happy America.
Happy America. I'm gonna
That's our
try to
Yes.
set my I was gonna say I was gonna try to set a chicken wing record, but we know what happens when I do that.
Joe will pop his
All right,
stomach.
So yeah, but I am cooking chicken wings. So yeah.
Happy 4th. Happy America. Happy 4th of July. Be
They
safe.
hate us because they ain't us.
Hate us because
Go
they
America.
ain't us. Go eat some baked beans. Go eat some.
Go Patriots.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
guys.
Joey had just to ruin it. So now
God
we don't have
bless
an
Joey
ending.
Chestnut.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut he's everything America deserves. And more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Later, losers.
Later. That's all of our show. Love you. Bye. Mwah.
America.